This is Remote Daily, your daily dose of inspiration. This is Remote Daily, an oasis of innovation. For your mind, soul, and heart, connect, act, and recharge with Remote Daily. This is Remote Daily.
Yeah, please give it up for the founder and CEO of PepTalkHer, Meggie Palmer. Meggie, welcome to Remote Daily. It's great to see you.
Thanks, Felix. And if anyone doesn't know what Milo is, I put that in the comments because it's this Australian sort of chocolate drink. I'm one of those weirdos that doesn't drink coffee, so I have a Milo every day. Probably not good for the, my health, but anyway, I enjoy it.
I get a chocolate milk for my daughter every day, and every day I kind of regret it. But, some things just have to happen. So thanks for sharing that with us, and to more Milos.
Yeah.
Meggie, how are you, and how is your soul feeling these days?
It's actually feeling surprisingly good. And I say surprisingly because obviously the state of the world right now is very distressing and quite anxiety inducing, I think. And it's not to say that I'm not feeling those emotions, but I've actually, I'll just share this with the group, the last maybe 18 months I've been working with a coach. And one of the things that she's made me focus on is gratitude. And when she first told me that, I was like, oh, I'm paying you so much money. And this is like, I want the solution. I want the secret to business success. Like, come on, gratitude, are you joking? And I was like, oh, she's such a hippie. Like, this is an outrage. And then anyway, I was like, I'll go with it. Fine. She's like, just stick with it for 1 week. Trust me. And I was sort of rolling my eyes. And so I do this thing every morning. I have to wake up and think of 3 things that I'm grateful for. And yesterday I actually had bad dreams. So I was grateful for waking up and realizing they were dreams. But I've been doing that probably close on 18 months. And I honestly think that that is one of the best things that has helped center me even pre-COVID. And I think it's put me in good stead now with COVID. My anxiety is not heightened really. And I've managed to kind of deal with everything that I know everyone on this call and all of your families and friends, of course, are dealing with as well. So that's probably helped me get through it, I think.
And Yvonne is giving you a +1 here in the chat. I know how cheesy it seems, she says, but a gratefulness practice has been saving me. So we're all in there with you. We have done this also on Remote Daily. It is one of the best things you can do to start your day. So thank you for sharing this. And I have to ask you another rather personal question around this time, because I learned that you were ill. You caught the virus. How did you recover from that?
I did, and I need to say thank you to Felix and Grace because we've known each other for a while, and we were sort of communicating, and we were going to come on board and do a partnership. And then I just went dark because I was actually diagnosed with COVID-19, maybe 4 months ago, quite early. And look, I've got to say, obviously, I'm here to tell the tale, so very fortunate. It wasn't so bad for me in my experience. It was probably 7 days. 2 days were quite bad, like just mainly fatigued, like just, couldn't get off the couch. And I know everyone's always tired, but it was like next level exhaustion. And then the rest of the time was just like a bad flu for me. So all things considered, not too bad and very thankful.
Great to hear that. Yes, we have heard many stories and people in our community